You know, Christmas is a cool day. And I know some of you might say, well, for some, well, believe me, I know what you mean. I had myself to face some stuffed goose liver and stuffed family members over 10-hour long French dinners. So I know. But here we are tonight. It's full of cool people. And I do use cool sometimes in some awesome way up there kind of a reference. Like if I say to you one day, like, you're cool, it might well mean that you just cracked my heart open, whipped all the pieces apart, put them back together finally in the right order, and left the whole thing nicely open. That's cool. I know there is as well the no, 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 it's cool with flapping upper lip, meaning I'm way too spiritual to admit that right now I wish the whole thing called life never happened. Embarrassing. But tonight, I mean it in the sense, whoa, cool. And it is Christmas, and we're all a bit jilted, and the heart fully open from the coolest homegrown chocolate ever. That is to set the picture. But actually, I and certainly you didn't come here to talk semantics of who is cool by the Christmas tree and who is not. Especially that I never felt plastic snow Christmas tree is very cool in the tropics. I am more here to explain you my visions about how cool you are. Even if, you are way beyond cool and the need to be cool. And even if you feel like the world sucks right now, you know that it is the great news that you have come to unsuck it, to destuck it and restock it. A sock. Actually, you are like that Christmas sock hanging down the mantelpiece, filled with expectancy, yearning for Santa Claus to fill it. But listen, you are a cool sock, not that one waiting for grace, God, Santa Claus, Goddess, and whatever you call your coolest dude or dudess out there, because you are already full. And cooler than that, it is time to get off the hook. As you are not that old flimsy sock dripping down that nail, with that picture of great grandparents above you that you can't even recognize from so much dust. Listen to that one. You are not even that coolest sock, that coolest wool in the world, the silky cashmere kind of sock that walks around as if it was the big dude favorite sock ever. You are way past that. So now comes the tricky part in the history of sock. That moment where you just came off that hook, realized you have been filled all along with goodies, such as it never dared being put on the Santa Claus letter ever. Yeah, you who all along believed you sang worse than a toucan, until suddenly your mouth opened and people started crying their heart pain out all the way back to the beginning of the Akashic records. You whose pumpkin pie is so oozing with love that I reckon Christ himself might be reborn tonight just for that pie. You who for whom roses reach out of their flower pots just to sniff your fragrance. You who thought you have to climb K2 to finally be someone. The same you who actually has been rewriting the new paradigm of relationship from your very toilet seat just by having gone through, processed, and integrated what you did. You who has been hacking with your etheric machetes for bamboos of ignorance and old stuff, creating a new pathway for bottled up humanity, soon opening up in celebration like a champagne cork. You who smiled you offered to that girl at the bank this morning, and that made her feel like she will never feel alone again. You are leaving Porto, a bee cross-pollinating the world wherever you go, finding soon your beehive. Don't ever doubt it. By the solid power of your intuition and your faith alone. Let's go back. For those I left hanging, you called Santa Claus, Krishna, Ashtar, whoever. It finally clicked that he had got over your Christmas list before you were even old enough to to put socks on. And yes, you just joined the cosmic dance where your most amazing gifts and medicines, the yummiest you can be, basically the sockless you, and socks too can suck, you without the petty ego suit, where all those juiciest part of you that you have always been finally come to unsuck the world and magnify the magic master plan on earth, the plan without plan, the seamless interconnected field of love when you become Santa Claus, the reindeer, and little Jesus at once. When there is just this great laughter at the final recognition of how cool you always have been and always will be. You are loved. Stay cool.